Okay, so we are done with 3 chapters in our syllabus, isn't it? So, namely, we completed first as real numbers. Next, we took up about polynomials, which speaks about different powers of the number. As in, when we take about the powers of the number, we took about the linear equation in 2 variables, in which the power of the variable is 1. Right, the power of x and y is 1, but there will be 2 variables and 2 equations will be given for solving. Right, we took it like that. Now, as in when we proceed, we can take when the powers of the variables are 2, what kind of equations they are called as. Okay, so very simple. The chapter 4 as per our syllabus is called as quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. So, square, a quadrangle is nothing but square side figure, a quadrilateral four-sided figure, right? So square is a four-sided figure. So squaring, the highest power of the variable is 2, then such type of equation is called as a quadratic equation. Okay, so I'll just write this alpha. We can write it as ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Right? So it is a single variable which is of the highest power 2 and it is an equation form using it. So this is a quadratic equation. Okay? Write down. Yeah, if the highest power of the variable is 2, quadratic. If it is 3, it is cubic. If it is 4, and so on goes. Okay? Write down. Quadratic equation. What is A, B, C? Are real numbers. Okay, A, B, C are real numbers. Okay, and can A be equal to 0? A shouldn't be equal to 0. Why? Why A shouldn't be equal to 0? If A becomes 0, coefficient of x square is 0. So the entire term gets cancelled. It gets converted into linear. Okay, then such kind of equation is never called as a quadratic. So, coefficient of x square, that is a, should not be equal to 0. Either this can be 0 or this can be 0. B and C can take the value 0, but a cannot take the value 0. Clear? Yes? Okay, write down. A quadratic equation. A quadratic equation in a variable x is an equation of the form. Write down the standard form. Is the equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Where a, b and c are real numbers. Where a, b and c are the real numbers. And a is not equal to 0. And a is not equal to 0. Okay? Yes. Close your textbooks. I am not asked you to open it at all. Close it. Close it. So when this quadratic equation chapter, we can divide them majorly into 5 units. So out of which you people are lucky enough, 2 units are removed, only 3 units are there for your exam. So what are those 3 units? Very simple. The first unit tells us how will you frame a quadratic equation. So if you would have studied your chapter polynomial properly, how to find the zeros of the quadratic, how will you frame the equation for it, right? Quadratic polynomial, if you would have studied properly, the very first part of the chapter becomes very easy. Then coming to the middle part of the chapter. In middle part of the chapter, we learn about one method that is called splitting the middle term. This we have learned it in polynomials actually. Okay, wherein we will just brush through the topic, we will solve some problems using the method, and then we will move ahead. The third part of this chapter is nothing but a scientist, a mathematician named Acharya found out one formula to find out the quadratic solution without splitting the middle. Okay, that is called nature of roots. We will say whether the roots are real, whether the roots are equal, whether the roots exist or not. Okay, so all those things we speak about that, and then based on that we will tell what formula is used. If it is a real one formula, if it is equal, then there is one formula. If they are different, there is one formula. If the roots does not exist, also there is one formula. Okay, all those things we will speak about. We use a formula known as quadratic formula. We also call it as Sridhar's formula. Okay, so now we will be starting with the very first part of the chapter, framing the quadratic equation. Okay, how will you frame the quadratic equation? If the question is given, okay, you will read the question, understand it, frame the quadratic. Okay, yes. And we will further go ahead in the same unit. Check the equation will be given. Both the sides of quadratic will be given. If the terms get cancelled, the square terms get cancelled, you have to tell they are not quadratic. Checking whether the quadratic property is existing or not. Okay? Yes, we'll start with the very first example. Example 1. Represent the following situation. Represent the following situation. Represent the following situation mathematically. Mathematically. Represent the following situation mathematically. Okay, other than the very sub question number 1. Sub question number 1. John and Jeevanti together have John and Jeevanti together have 45 marbles. 45 marbles. Full stop. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. 5 marbles each. And the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. 124. You can close your book. Full stop. Now have is 124. Full stop. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Okay? Yes, look at the board. Look at the board, pens up. Okay? So, let the number of vowels with John be equal to x. X be the number of vowels. Okay? Yes? Total number of vowels is
45.
Total number of vowels is 45. Right. So number of vowels with Jivati will be Jivati will have how many vowels? 45 minus x. Right. Total minus the number of vowels John has. Right. 45 minus x number of vowels. Okay. Text. If both of them lose 5 vowels, both lost 5 vowels each. That means John will have how much? X minus 5. Right? What about Jivati? 45 minus x minus 5. 40 minus x. Right? Clear? Okay. Now, the product of them. What is the product of them? 124. Right? 124 is the product. That means x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Right? Right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Let me remove the brackets. Okay? You know to open the brackets. So first x into this term, then minus 5 into the term. Okay? You can do it. So you will get it as 40x minus x square minus 200 plus 5x is equal to 124. Yes? Clear? Now, what I do is I shift this entire term onto the other side. Because my x square coefficient is negative, I'll make it positive by shifting the entire term to the other side. Okay? So what will I get? What will I get? X square. So here we have 40 plus 5, 45x. So it will be minus 45x. Okay?
Yes.
Then 200 plus 124 will be 324. Right? So plus 324. So here will be plus 324 equals 0. Clear? Doubts? No doubt? Okay, we got the quadratic. So what we will tell, these very number of vowels. Therefore, x square minus 45x plus 324 number of vowels satisfy this equation. Only the number of vowels will satisfy. Only for what values of x it is possible. Only those many number of vowels John will be having. Right? Yes? So the number of vowels satisfying the quadratic equation. Okay? These many number of vowels satisfying the equation. Clear? So this is all we are supposed to do in the first part of the chapter. We are not asking you to solve this equation. Whereas in the second part, what we will ask, we will tell you, go back to the example 1 and solve the equation. So you already have the quadratic equation down here. You will be solving using the method you will learn in the middle of the chapter. Okay? Clear? Clear? Okay. Next question. Okay, you can make a note of this. Make a note. Quickly make a note. This Sunday there will be a test on what's the topic? Linear equation in two variables. Manage your time, graph will be there, 1 hour will be given. That's it. Not more than that. You have to manage your time. Okay? Don't expect sir will give only 1 hour. But I can give 3 also, I can give 4 also. Okay? Yes. Finish it quickly. Done? Others? Learns done? Okay. Write down the next question. Write down the next question. A cottage industry. A cottage industry. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys. The cottage industry produces certain number of toys. In a day, certain number of toys in a day. Full stop. The cost of production of each toy, the cost of production of each toy in rupees, put it in bracket. The cost of production of each toy in rupees, put it in bracket, was found to be 55 minus, was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in the day. 55 minus the number of toys produced in the day. Full stop. On a particular day, the total cost of production is, or the production was rupees 750. Total cost of production was rupees 750. Full stop. we would like to find out, the number of toys produced on that day. Number of toys produced on that day. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. So, yes. So, what will we be considering? On a particular day they are asking this. So, let us consider the number of toys produced on a day be as x. Okay? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Let the number of toys or produced on a day be equal to x. Okay? Then they have told cost of one toy will be how much? Cost of one toy will be rupees 55 minus x. Yes? Yes? Then total cost of x toys will be how much? For one toy this much. For x toys how much? X toys will be rupees x into 55 minus x. Right? Right? Okay. So then later on they have told us the total cost of production was 750. So this is the total cost of production. So this is equal to 750. X into 55 minus x will be 750. Will it be possible for us to solve that? Yes, we will get a quadratic. So 55x minus x squared is equal to 750. And time the 50 on the other side. That will be x squared minus 55x plus 750 equal to 0. Right? Right? Here? Doubt? Doubt? Oh, no doubts. So, these many number of, what have they asked us? Number of toys satisfying the quadratic equation. Clear? Yes? Yes, clear? Okay, proceed. Proceed. Done. Done. Okay. Example 2. Check whether the following are quadratic equations. 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 Okay. Done with the edit? Keep your pens down. Keep your pens down. I'll give you time to write. I'll give you time to write. So, what is a minus b the whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Right? So, what is x minus 2d whole square? X square minus 2ab. 2 2s are 4x plus 4. Right? Okay? So, x minus 2 the whole square plus 1. So, therefore, x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Get it on to the other side. So, 4 plus 3 is how much? 4 plus 1 is how much? 5. So, therefore, x square. So, here we have minus 4x by plus 2x. When it comes to the other side, it becomes minus 2x minus 6x. Right? Minus 4x minus 2x minus 6x plus 5 plus 3. Minus 3 when it comes to the other side, it becomes plus 3. Okay, how much? 8. Plus 8 equal to 0. Right? Right? So, yes, it's a quadratic. Right? Okay, we'll come to the second sub question. Second sub question we have is x into x plus 1 is equal plus 8 is equal to x plus 2 into x minus 2. What is a plus b into a minus b? Tell loudly. A square minus b square. So RHS will become that. This term will become a square minus b square. Whereas we'll simplify over here. When you solve this, x into x plus 1, x square plus x plus 8 is equal to a square minus b square, 2 square. Right? X square, when this x square comes to the other side, what it happens? X square minus x square, term is cancelled. Okay? We will be left with x. 2 square is 4. By minus 4 when it comes to the left side, it becomes plus 4. So, x plus 12 is equal to 0. Is this a quadratic? It's a linear equation. Therefore, no, it's not a quadratic equation. Done? We have done. Next sub question. Next sub question. I'm solving this, giving time so that the exercise problem stuff, it's your chance to cover stuff after this. Okay? So we have x into 2x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 1. Okay. Let me try solving this. Open the brackets, it will be 2x square plus 3x is equal to x square plus 1. Bring this term onto this side. So 2x square minus x square, x square plus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So yes, it's a quadratic. Equation. Then the fourth sub question we have here is like this. It's the fourth sub question. We have it like this. So x plus 2 the whole cube is equal to x cube minus 4. So what we have to remember over here? What is a plus b the whole cube? A cube plus b cube
Plus 3ab.
That is one formula, 3a square b plus 3ab square. 3ab into a plus c. That is what is that. Okay. So now let me write x plus 2 the whole cube as x cube plus 2 cube plus 3 2 is 6 x square plus 3 4 is 12x. Okay. So we have here therefore x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8 equals x cube minus 4. Get this one to this side. X cube cancels. So we have 6x square plus 12x. Minus 4 when it comes to the other side it will be equal to 0. You can divide the entire equation by 6. Yes. So x square plus 2x plus 2 equals 0. Right? Right? So, yes. Yes. It's a quadratic equation. Right? Clear? Understood? Take a look. First question, any doubts? Sub question 1, doubts? 2, 3, 3. Sir, you can copyright later. 3, doubts? 4, 5. And microcopy card started, no one is able to see, so no doubts are there. 6, 6. Doubt. 7, 7, 8. Question number 8. So, E type पर यहाँ पे questions बन रहे, you can solve now. Yes. Write down a note point. Remember the general form of quadratic equation. Remember the general form of quadratic equation. Remember the general form of quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Where a and b are real numbers. Where a and b are real numbers. And a is not equal to 0. A and b are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Okay? Question number 2, copy. Question number 2. First up question. Error school time आएगा Sunday. At what time will you people be able to come? I'm leaving the choice to you. 4 hours. 1 hour you will write a test paper. 1 hour for test 2 discussion, test 1 discussion. 3 hours. 1 hour for the correction. At what time will you people be able to come? 8 o'clock till the books got burning hard. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the duty. So that you can go for lunch, please. If you are planning for going out. Will it be possible? Don't curse me later. Sir is not leaving on Sunday also. I don't call you every Sunday. Yes? Okay. Represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. They have just asked us to represent. They are not asking us to solve. Okay? Sub question number 1. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meter is 1 more than the twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Okay? So let the breadth of the plot be x. We go for the quadratic. You want?
No.
Plot be x meters. Hence the length of the plot will be. Hence the length of the plot will be how much? Read the question. 2x minus 1 alpha. 1 minus the twice its breadth. One more than the twice its breadth.
2x plus 1.
Plus alpha. So the plot is more than like what 2x plus 1. Okay? Meters. So now area of rectangle is length into breadth, right? 528 they have given. Length is how much? 2x plus 1 into breadth is how much? X. 2x square plus x. 528. 2x square plus x minus 528 equals 0. You have to just frame the equation. That's it. Don't do this one. Doubts?
When they are asked, we have to find the limit.
So we have to find the length and breadth.
Find the length and breadth of the equation which is satisfying this. You say length and breadth.
Quadratic.
Quadratic equation itself gives the length and breadth. Because they have asked us main question read body. Represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. Okay, so Ashtat. Find the length and breadth of the area. They are indicating you to use length and breadth as your variables. We'll go for the second question. The product of two consecutive positive integer, consecutive, at the end of 2 and 3, 3 and 4 are the consecutive at the end. Positive integer is 306. We need to find the integers. Let the consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. Okay, positive integer here and the x plus 1 and over. Let the consecutive integers just be x and x plus 1. Okay? It is given that the product is 306. That is x into x plus 1 will be 306. So x square plus x is equal to 306. So x square plus x minus 306 equals 0. That's it. Clear? Doubts? No doubts? Okay. Do we have time? There is something called the session plan which I follow. Okay, we will be doing because every year we'll be doing. No? This exercise, this concept will get over in 1 hour, 1.5 hours will be loading. So only I don't will be finishing this exercise. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Age problem again. This is a important question. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years is 3 from now. Ages 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find out Rohan's present age. Let Rohan's age be. Rohan's age be X, mother's age be X plus 26. 26 years older, 26 years elder. Okay, X plus 26. Okay, 3 years hence. After 3 years, Rohan's age will be X plus 3. Mother's age be X plus 29 cubes. 26 plus 3, 29 cubes. Okay. So it's given that the product is 360. That is X plus 3 into X plus 29 is equal to 360. Okay. Yes. So X square plus 29x plus 3x plus 29 into 3. 29 into 3.
87.
87. X square plus how much it will be? 22x. This when it comes to set minus 360 minus 87. What will it? 32. No, sorry. It will be 273. Doubts in the question or the multiplication alone you should be familiar with. Okay? In understanding the question, any doubts? Okay? Question number 4. Question number 4. Wait, I'll give you time. Question number 4. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. So what are they telling us? Speed of the train is x. X kilometer per hour. They are given in kilometer per hour only, so x kilometer per hour. Okay. Then the time taken to travel 480 kilometers. Time for 480 kilometers. They have given us the distance. This is the speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. Time will be distance by speed. What is the distance? 480. What is the speed? X. What is it? Hours. Okay? Yes? There is one more condition. 8 km per hour less. That means speed of the train in the second half is speed will be x minus 8 km per hour. Yes? Okay. Train will take 3 hours more to cover the same distance. 3 hours more. That will be 480 by x plus 3. Yes? Now, they have asked us to find what they have asked us to find the speed of the train. Okay, after 3 hours, the same distance it will be traveling 480 kilometers. So, how can you calculate this? Speed into time is equal to distance. Yes, this you would have learned in your physics. Speed is equal to distance by time taken on the other side. Okay, what is the speed we have here is x minus 8. What is the time we have here is 480 by x plus 3 is equal to 480. Distance is 480 kilometers. Okay, after 3 hours also it is covering the same distance. Okay, here now we have solved this. Solve this. When you multiply x with this term, x gets cancelled, we will be left with 480. When we multiply x with 3, this is plus 3x minus 8 into 480 will be 3840 divided by x. So 8 into 3 is minus 24 equals 480. 480 here, 480 here gets cancelled. Okay, then we will be left with taking LCM. So we will be left with 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equals 0. We can divide the entire expression by 3. We will be left with x square minus 8x minus 1280 equals 0. Doubts? Doubts?
X minus 8 into 480 by x plus 3.
Yes, sir.
During multiplication, we can answer x.
That's what I have done, sir. X into 480 divided by x. 480 x by x. X gets cancelled. So only x 480. You know. Now we have 3840 is nothing but 8 into 480. 8 into 480 is 3840. Yeah? Right now. Copy down this, then copy the note one. So what we will take for this question, first you have to read the question carefully and choose the variable which you have to represent. Okay, then at the end we will be left with only one variable. Okay, this is a single variable, x is the only variable, there is no xy. Don't keep age problem kept, I will use xy as my variable. No, it is from quadratic, you have to use one variable itself. Okay, clear? Okay, in the next session we will be taking the second part of the chapter, that is the middle part of the chapter. We are almost done with the first part. We are done with the first part itself. So over there we will be learning with splitting the middle. Thank you.